Hello everyone and welcome to Free Range Diva, where you will find helpful information to enhance your beauty and wellness routines. My name is Cheryl and today it's Merit Day. I have a couple of things from Merit that I want to talk about with you today. One of them is this blush set, or Flush Balm, they call this set. And the other is this beauty. I have a lot to say about this. This is the new fragrance from Merit called RETROSPECT. So let's just get on with it, shall we? Before we jump in, I want to do some quick channel business. Those of you who have been around for a while know that I love Perfect supplements. I love their hydrolyzed collagen and pretty much everything else that I've ever tried from them. Well, because I recommend them so often, I wanted to let you know that they are having a big sale. This is going to be what they say is their biggest sale of the year, even bigger than Black Friday. And that starts on the 12th, which is likely today. I think this is going to go up on Tuesday. It's Tuesday through Thursday, so the 12th through the 14th. It's an on-site sale and everything in the Perfect brand is going to be on sale for 27% off. Now, Perfect also sells all kinds of supplemental brands, but it's just the Perfect brand that's going to be on sale, which is huge. It's a big brand. And I have because I am affiliated with them, I have a code called Diva10, and you can stack my 10% off code along with the 27% markdown, and that's going to get you 37% off. So woohoo! Some of the things that I recommend from them are, of course, the Perfect Hydrolyzed Collagen Powder. This was my gateway into this supplemental company, and I love this so much that I actually contacted them and asked them if I could be an affiliate, and they said sure. So this is the hydrolyzed collagen, highly recommend. Right now, because I have to use only natural vitamin C. Synthetic vitamin C is made from corn, so it's only natural vitamin C for me. So I use the Perfect Acerola powder vitamin C. A few other things that I love from them. Number one is their protein powder, their vegan protein powder. It's unsweetened and it has no pea protein in it. Therefore, there are no heavy metals, and they test. So you don't have to worry about heavy metal contamination with their protein powder. It only contains 3 ingredients: hemp seed, sacha inchi seed, and pumpkin seed. And that is it. And because it's unsweetened, you can use it not only in smoothies and savory dishes as well, savory items to bump up the protein in soups and stews and things like that. Also, the uber popular desiccated liver is in stock and will be on sale. And the acai powder, which I also have used and loved, is also going to be on sale. And the thing about Perfect that I really like, and this video is not sponsored, it may sound like it, but it isn't. But the thing about overall their supplements is that everything is freeze-dried and there's no additives. So for example, this acerola cherry is 100% pure acerola cherry, basically freeze-dried, ground up, bottled, and comes fresh to your door. Their supplements are very pure and they're very potent, and they have lots of other things that they produce that I did not mention. So go to their website, use my link, use my code, and have fun. It's also a family-owned business, which is really nice because it's very small, and the owner is very supportive of the work that not only his employees do, but that we as affiliates do as well. Okay, so Merit. I have put on a full face of makeup and I have used a couple of Merit products. I used their eye color in Studio. This is it right here. And that's kind of a slightly lavender brown with kind of a lavender undertone. And then I also used their mascara, their tubing mascara, which I really love. So I have used that. This is their lengthening mascara, and it's beautiful. Yes, so you can see. And then I did not put on any bronzer because I wanted my cheeks to be pristine because I'm going to be swatching. Here's the thing. Everybody who is an influencer or a wannabe influencer on YouTube has reviewed this product. I don't have anything much else to add other than what's already been discussed. I have used... Yeah. Runaway blush balm, but I got it. Okay, I have used the blush balm in the past, and I love it. It's the shade that I already have, that I use a lot, is called Beverly Hills, and this is it right here. It's kind of a peachy shade. But what I can actually offer you guys is I can swatch this so you can see what these colors look like on tanned skin. My skin, we have had what's called a Santa Ana condition, where the winds are blowing out of the east off the desert, which is great. Everything gets really clear and the winds blow in warm. Yes, we have had fires. That is the major downside to Santa Ana conditions. But the other sort of downside, which really isn't a downside, is that my skin gets dried out. Your skin gets dried out because humidity levels drop down to like single digits. If not, can humidity be minus digits? It gets really dry. But the weather's beautiful. It's, you know, like 75 degrees, sunny, gorgeous day. All right. So I'm going to pull out all of these and swatch them for you, because the one that I have seen repeatedly swatched is this one right here. This is called Stockholm. And I'm making sure that this looks good. Let's get a nice, good look at that. Because every other video that I have seen of this color has it as a very pale pink, an iridescent pale pink, and which shocked me because when I opened this is a cherry red. This is almost, yeah, it's almost orange, okay? It is so let's start with this one for, this color is called Stockholm. Let me get all of these out. This one, these are the two that I was most excited about. That's why I actually bought this. Merritt did not send this to me. I bought them. I bought them from Sephora because they are so, in terms of going into a store and looking at the colors, you just can't. They just aren't available. But at least with Sephora, if it didn't work out, I could return it. So that's where I bought them from. This one is Bespoke. This one I really wanted to try. And then this one is called Mood. So these two colors were the ones I was most excited about. So let's, how can we, yeah, that's good. Let's do a swatch here. Okay, so this is Bespoke. Next to it, I'm going to put Stockholm so you can see. So it does swatch pink, so that's good. And then last but not least is Mood. I'm going to have fun getting this off. So there are the three colors: Bespoke, Stockholm, and Mood. I'm going to put this one on my cheeks after I clean all this off my arm so it's not all over my clothing. But yeah, if you have dry skin, these creamy, this formula is very creamy and it spreads really easily. My preferred method of using this is to just apply it directly to the cheek. Hang on, let me get my mirror. Yeah, I gave you some extra light so we can get a really good look at this on. And okay. And then how quickly and easily this blends. Right, let's do this side. And you can build it, but you really don't have to worry about making a mistake. If you put on too much, you just blend it in. It blends out so fast and so quickly. You can see how quickly that blended out. And if you blend too much, just add a little more and blend less. Okay, now let's calm this light down a little bit. Okay, so yeah, really pretty. This set is a great entryway into the line. If you've not tried Merit before, I mean, if you know, you know. But if you haven't tried them before, these colors are going to be flattering on pretty much any skin tone. I have seen a lot of different YouTube makeup people doing this, and there we go. That's better. It looks good on everyone that I've seen it on. I saw, it was Glam Girl Gabby, who has very oily skin, and so she did say that it doesn't, like during the day, it will break up because her skin, you know. So if you do have oily skin, adjust your skincare to make sure, you know, if you're using one of those primers, that oil absorbing primers or whatever, that mattifying primers, that's what they're called, you might want to invest in something like that if you haven't already, if you want to use these products. Otherwise, dry skin, you're going to love them. You will love them because it does give you a nice little glow, as you can see. Not too much. Let's play. Hold on one second. I just want to see what this looks like. That's really intense. So let's just see how this blends out. That's Mood, by the way. So let's see what happens if yeah, see what I mean? It adds just a little bit. But you can blend it into something really pretty. On camera, yes, you can really see it. In life, it just looks like a soft flush. In real life. Anyway, that's the Blush Balm set. It's on sale everywhere, including Merit's website and Sephora. So if you haven't picked it up, or you're on the fence or whatever, you weren't sure how it's going to look on you, it's a great gift, you know, because they do package it in this nice packaging with a little thing on top, so you can hang this on the tree for somebody. And it's just really great. Now, in the realm of great gifts, look at this. This is the new fragrance from Merit. It's called RETROSPECT. This fragrance is I've heard it described as kind of the clean girl fragrance. Merit specializes in minimalism. Their makeup line is designed to appeal to someone who doesn't want to use a whole bunch of products, but who want products that can multitask. And this fragrance is for someone who doesn't want your fragrance to enter into the room 5 minutes before you do, but in an intimate situation with someone who you want to be close to, this is something that they will love. I am absolutely obsessed with this fragrance. Now, this fragrance, Merit sent this out to me along with this, which comes with, it doesn't come with it, but you can purchase this on their website. This is called RETROSPECT, and this is a book about the creation of the fragrance. It's about the relationship between humans and our 5 senses, and how the sense of smell or fragrance always kind of gets a short shrift. People think that the most important sense you have is sight. Researchers, I should say, consider sight to be the most important of the 5 senses, with maybe hearing number 2. Well, fragrance, or your sense of smell, is directly connected to your emotions, to your emotional memory. Have you ever, for example, let's say you live with your spouse, and you love your spouse, but they go out of town on a business trip, and you're at home, and you start to miss them. Have you ever noticed, or have you ever pulled an article of their clothing and smelled it? It will bring back all of the love and the joy and the comfort and the safety and all these things that you associate with that person. So these two together would make an awesome gift. This book It also chronicles how they created the scent. It took over 200 different formulations to get this scent, this fragrance. And in the end, they also interview a lot of people that are important people in the perfume industry. And they ask them personal questions about their relationship with fragrance, with smell, one of which is, what is your first scent memory? At the end of the video, I'll tell you mine, and then I'm going to ask you to put yours in the comments below. But let's also get into if I can describe to you what this fragrance smells like. When discussing the notes, this fragrance has bergamot and pear at the top, along with amberette and aldehydes. The heart of it is jasmine, rose, rosemary, violet, and orris, and the bottom is vanilla, musk, and moss. All of this, what this all means is that when you spray this, you get this beautiful, sweet, juicy pear right at the top, right? It's the first thing that hits your nostrils. And then this starts to dry down, and when it does, it evolves and it changes and it becomes a very balanced, clean, and not like any clean fragrance I've ever smelled. This is like a freshly showered kind of clean, the way you smell when you just get out of the bath, out of the shower, the bath. It is the most balanced perfume that I have, in my experience, that I've come across. This scent, you're not going to get like any of these other elements popping out at you over the course of the day. Once it settles down, it goes from pear to a very light floral, and then into this sort of balanced, nuanced symphony of fragrance. It is extraordinary. It is, let me just put some on. It is, the first thing you get is, oh, this is so fresh, you know, that pear. And it's already starting to give me that little bit of floral. And by the time I've talked a few more minutes, it's going to settle into this beautiful clean. So again, this is very elegant, it's fresh, it's clean, it's nuanced. All the notes here are perfectly balanced. And the overall impression, when the first time I smelled this, the first thing I thought was, this smells like money. Okay, this smells like a very wealthy woman of substance. Someone who is perfectly comfortable in the most exclusive hotel, but is also perfectly comfortable at Joe's Diner. It screams classy, grounded, sensible. It screams, this is my signature scent. Okay, I wear this. I have been wearing this every day since I got it, and I wear it for me. Now, as I said, it's not something that's going to try, if you're getting on a crowded elevator, you're not going to offend anybody. But if someone comes very close to you, they're going to be swept up in this incredibly, almost romantic kind of fragrance. The other day, I was in the kitchen making dinner, and my mother came in and she walked past me and she said, "What smells so good? Is that your shampoo or something? What is that?" It was this. It was this. So if people are close to you, they will notice. And if they are close to you, I promise you, I don't know of anyone that would not like this. It is so inoffensive and yet so intoxicating. I have had 2 signature scents over the course of my lifetime. In my 30s, it was Laura Biagiotti's Roma, which I still have, and I used that until they discontinued it. Well, they started making it again, so I have a bottle that I keep just for nostalgia purposes, so that occasionally I'll walk by and take a sniff of it and remember how much I loved it. And then the other fragrance that I had in my mid 40s into my 50s was Philosophy's Pure Grace, which again had very similar qualities to this in that it wasn't offensive. it would get criticism, I guess, because people were like, oh, I can't smell it all day. You know, it disappears too quickly. So they sold the company to Coty, reformulated it, ruined it for me because, yes, it became quite powerful and I just didn't like it as much. So I really had been bouncing around and hadn't really found a signature scent since then. But for where I am in my life right now, this inspires me to give myself a blood red nail manicure today. This inspires me to want to be better, to want to be and project the woman that I feel on the inside. Have I gone on enough? So to answer that question about what is your first scent memory, my first scent memory, which I did not like at all and put me off scents probably for a big part of my life, was Dove soap. I can still smell it now just talking about it. And as a girl, as a child, once I became old enough to express my own opinion, I begged my mother to buy me Ivory or something that had no scent whatsoever because I just hated it, totally hated it. My first pleasant scent memory was as a Girl Scout. I was probably around 10, 11, 12, somewhere in that. Went to Girl Scout camp, and my camp counselor took us out for a day. It was in the Angeles National Forest. And what she had us do was put our noses into the bark of the trees and tell us what we smelled. And what we smelled, or what I smelled, was every tree smelled different. It was like, ooh, this one smells like vanilla. That one smells like chocolate. Ooh, this one's like pine, or, you know, whatever, grass, or, I mean, it opened my mind and my emotions into really experiencing fragrance and scent and being kind of driven by my nose, frankly, which kind of gets me into trouble, but that's a whole nother story. What is your first scent memory, pleasant or unpleasant? Put it in the comments below, and let me know if you've tried the fragrance Merit, if you are interested in trying it. If you are, I would say if you can get someplace where you can just get a test of this, because, you know, it's a fragrance. It's not going to be cheap, but it is so, so worth every single penny. Thank you, Merit, for sending this out. This together makes an incredible, there we go. These two things together make an incredible gift. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see someone give me this under my tree. Okay, so that's it. So thank you for stopping by on this Tuesday. Check out Perfect. Don't forget about the Perfect sale starting today, or going through Thursday, or starting on the 12th, going through the 14th. Pick up something you need, yeah, come back and see me soon. I'll be here on Saturday. I'm going to tape something right now. I have a new computer, so all my editing software and everything is working really great. So yay for that. So everybody, I want to thank you so much for stopping by today. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed it and want to see more from me, then consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because the YouTube algorithm is doing weird things with my subscriptions. So hit the notification bell, and that way you won't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. Okay, everybody, until I see you in my next video, I'm going to wish you a wonderful day, wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!